Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Homeschool Well Podcast with Kim and Jenny.
I'm here too. Hello.
And this week, it's the second edition of the member exclusive Power Podcast episode. Did I say that correctly?
I think so.
And we are so excited to get real with you and tell you what happens in a homeschool mama's life when it's basically derailed by some crazy life event.
Right.
We have a homeschool mom in our community who came to us in a panic about just things that were not working, a new homeschool mom. And then she had this life event that made it even worse. So you've got your personal issues going down the drain, basically. And then she had her homeschooling efforts being challenged because of like power struggle between her and her kiddo. And she was just panicked, right, Jenny?
Oh, yeah. We know when that happens that all of a sudden you start going, oh, okay, maybe I wasn't cut out to
What
do
do?
this. And you
Yeah.
start going down this negative talk spiral. And so she had reached out to us and just said, oh my gosh, things are not going well. This is what's happening. So we were like, calm down. You're going to be fine. But
Don't throw him on the school bus as it drives in front of your house.
that's
Don't
right.
look for outs.
Yeah.
This is just when the rubber meets the road.
That's right. It happens to everyone.
Yeah, and the first time is absolutely can be terrifying, right?
Yes.
So we talked to her a little bit about modifying her efforts with the homeschooling, which was an aha moment for her because maybe you are like her and you didn't know that you could modify things.
Right. So we gave her some ideas that she can use.
We're going to tell you all the details in our member exclusive podcast.
Yes. And then also in this Power podcast, Kim will be talking about in her life what has kind of been derailed a little bit. And so
Just a little.
she's had to modify things with her son in his homeschool too. He's in high school. So we're just going to share some of our experiences personally and what has happened when we've had to modify curriculum for our own kids because things are always happening.
Yeah, when you're up against the unexpected, be reassured that you can adjust and pivot, maybe change things 3 or 4 times.
Right. And so we thought this would be a good way to kind of close out what we were talking about, like ways to help your child learn well. We've been talking about that the past couple weeks. And so we wanted to give you some more ideas of ways to help your child learn well in modifying what needs to be done in your home.
And do a deep dive into what we personally have gone through. Because we do also bring up some of your experience with your oldest son's senior year too.
Right. Yeah, we did.
We're having some mirroring of just some special times. So to listen to this podcast, you want to be a member of the Well community. It is in our forum. We post them in there on demand. So they'll be in there forever to listen to or listen to again. And you can go to the homeschoolwell.com, click the join now button and get in the community so you can listen to our monthly member exclusives. This will be the October version of that, and we'll have another one at the end of November. And then we'll see you next week for another brand new episode from us.
Kim, we also wanted to mention that as you're checking out, don't forget to use your special coupon code, podcast50. That's just podcast 50. You can enter that in the little coupon area and you can get half off your first month's membership. So we definitely wanted to mention that too.
Yay, a little prize for our podcast listeners. We appreciate you so much.
We do. Thank you.
All right. And we'll be back next week with a new episode of the Homeschool Well podcast. Until then, we are cheering you on. Keep it up, homeschool moms. You're doing great things.
Yes. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.